Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So this video really is just a quick preview for Artur Beterbiev versus Adam Deines. This fight goes down on the 20th of March and the fight takes place in Moscow, Russia. Believe it or not, this is actually Artur Beterbiev's first fight in Russia as a professional. He's fought all of his fights in Canada or the USA, so this is a homecoming for Artur Beterbiev. But let's cut to the chase. This fight right here should be routine for Artur Beterbiev. Adam Deines, from what I've seen, really has his work cut out in this fight, and I've seen nothing from him to really indicate that he has a chance against Artur Beterbiev. Adam Deines, I believe, is actually the IBF mandatory. Originally, the mandatory was Fan Long Meng, but I believe Fan Long Meng got injured, and then Adam Deines got elevated to mandatory challenger. And also, by the way, Adam Deines lost a close fight to Fan Long Meng, so Adam Deines is not really as good as the original mandatory Fan Long Meng. So yeah, all in all, it's not really the fight we want from Artur Beterbiev at this stage, but Beterbiev wants to become undisputed at light heavyweight, so he's got to take care of his mandatory challenges. That's just what it is, and hopefully Beterbiev, after this fight, can get the winner of Joe Smith Jr. versus Maxim Vlasov, or even Dmitry Bivol. Those are the fights that Beterbiev should be having next. At the end of the day, Beterbiev is 36 years old. He's not getting any younger, and who knows how long this guy's got left in the sport. At that age, you know, the guy can start falling to bits at any minute. Good thing for Beterbiev, though, is that he does live the life outside the ring. Very strict with his lifestyle, always trains. He's a gym rat. So maybe Beterbiev actually has longer left in the tank than we realise. But nevertheless, I want to really see this guy push on after this fight. Now, Adam Deines, I have seen a bit of Adam Deines online, and he is what I would call a basic, rudimentary pressure fighter. He is a southpaw, he's about 5'11", and like I say, he is quite aggressive. He likes to come forwards, he'll pop that jab out of the southpaw stance, and he'll come through the middle with his straight left hand, and he likes to try and place those hooks to body and head. He can hook with both hands, and you know, I don't think Adam Deines is a massive puncher, but I think he carries respectable pop from what I've seen in his fights. And yeah, all in all, he seems relatively durable as well. I've seen the guy take a few whacks, and he took those shots quite well. So it does appear that Adam Deines has some sort of a decent chin. He's got okay power, and he's got basic pressure fighting skills in essence. And actually, he does have fairly quick feet coming forwards as well. So Adam Deines, to me, he's not a terrible fighter in my estimation, but I would say he's like a European level type guy. Quite frankly, and I don't really believe he's got enough for Artur Beterbiev. Stylistically, you know, he's not going to be hard to find, and a guy like Adam Deines who comes forwards, who's not the most dangerous puncher in the world, who's not got the quickest hands, who's not got the greatest defense, ultimately I think he's in for a world of hurt in this fight against Artur Beterbiev. To me, Artur Beterbiev is just far too good for Adam Deines, both technically and physically. He's physically bigger, he's stronger, he punches harder, he's got better technical ability, and yeah, ultimately I think Adam Deines is made to order for Artur Beterbiev, and I would imagine, from what I've seen of Adam Deines, he's more than likely going to get knocked out in the middle rounds, sort of rounds 5, 6 or 7, something like that. I kind of envisage Adam Deines showing a lot of heart, a lot of bravery, similar to Kamil Sazmareta against Gennady Golovkin, but ultimately I think this fight's going to be like a monster truck versus a Mini Cooper. I think Adam Deines in this fight is going to get squashed, he's going to get knocked out, and he will take a fair amount of punishment. So yeah, I've got Artur Beterbiev by a mid-round stoppage in this fight. And also it's worth saying that I think it's imperative that Beterbiev looks good in this fight as well. He's not fought for quite some time now. Last fight actually was towards the back end of 2019 against Alexander Vodzik. That was his career best performance, his career best win. But he's not been able to build on that due to injuries and the coronavirus pandemic as well. So he needs to regain that momentum. He needs a really good performance against Adam Deines. I think he will do that. And after that, the guy needs to stay active for one. And also he needs to try and get one of these other big fights in the light heavyweight division. Dmitry Bivol, a unification fight. The winner of Joe Smith Jr. versus Maxime Vlasov. Even Gilberto Ramirez would be a good option for Artur Beterbiev at this stage. These are the sort of guys he needs to be targeting in his next fight. But obviously the first course of action is taking care of Adam Deines, and I fully expect that to happen, and I expect him to look good doing it. But yeah, share your thoughts below. Do you give Adam Deines any sort of chance in this fight, or like me, are you going with Beterbiev in a big way? Share your thoughts below. What do you make of this one? Peace.